Hello friends, welcome to our channel AGRICO'S World. In this video, we are going to discuss some of the important MCQs from agricultural statistics. These questions are useful for Jrf, Srf and many other competitive exams related to agriculture. Let's move on to our first question. In which type of distribution mean is equals to mode is equals to median? In normal distribution, mean is equals to mode is equals to median, whereas in Poisson distribution, mean is equals to variance, and in binomial distribution, mean is greater than variance. What is the coefficient of skewness in normal distribution? The coefficient of skewness in normal distribution is 0, whereas the coefficient of kurtosis in normal distribution is 3. Regression was given by which of the following scientists? Regression was first used by Sir Francis Galton and it is the average relationship between two or more variables. What is the geometric mean of two regression coefficients? The geometric mean of two regression coefficients is coefficient correlation. When the variables are varying in same direction, then the correlation coefficient is said to be. Then it is said to be positive correlation. When the variables are moving in same direction, it is positive correlation, and when they are moving in opposite directions, then it will be negative correlation. What will be the value of correlation when there will be an absence of any relationship between the variables? The value of the correlation when there is no relationship between the variables is 0. What is the transformation used for small values of data? Square root of transformation is used for the data having small values between 0 to 10, and square root of transformation is also used when the data follow Poisson distribution. Log x or log x plus 1 follow which type of transformation? It follows logarithmic type of transformation, and this type of transformation is followed when the data is large and it is uncountable. Any statement about the parameter is known as hypothesis, and there can be a null hypothesis and an alternative hypothesis. Hypothesis of no difference is known as. The hypothesis of no difference is known as null hypothesis, and it is represented by H0. And this statement about the parameters is rejected after testing. Chi-square test was given by which of the following scientists? Chi-square test was given by Carl Pearson. Carl Pearson has also given standard deviation and coefficient of variation. Z-test is used when the sample size is more than. Z-test is used when the sample size is more than 30 and it was given by R.A. Fisher. Which test is used to test the significant difference between two means? To test the significant difference between two means, we use Z-test. Which test is used to test the goodness of fit? For testing the goodness of fit, we use the chi-square test, and it was given by Carl Pearson. Student's t-test was given by which of the following scientists? Student's t-test was given by the scientist W.S. Gouset, and it is used when the sample size is small, that is less than 30. For chi-square test, the sample size should be. For the chi-square test, the sample size should be greater than 50. For Z-test, it should be greater than 30. And for student's t-test, it should be. The design with three-way classification and two-way control is. The design with three-way classification and two-way control is Latin square design. In CRD, it has one-way classification, and in RBD, it has two-way classification and one-way control. The design which has equal treatment rows and columns is. In LSD, the treatments is equals to rows which is equals to columns, whereas in RBD, the blocks are equal to the treatments. What is the degree of freedom formula for RBD? The degree of freedom formula in RBD is R-1 into T-1, whereas in LSD, it is R-1 into R-2. Minimum error degree of freedom in Latin square design is. The minimum error degree of freedom in Latin square design is 12. Which design has fertility gradient in two directions? As said earlier, Latin square design has two-way control. That is, it has fertility gradient in two directions and it is a three-way classification. Which design is used when one factor requires a larger area and the another requires a smaller area? When we are going for the experiment in which the areas are different, then we usually go for the split plot design. Which design is used when all the factors aren't important in an experiment? When all the factors are not important in an experiment, then we go for the split plot design. Which design is used when both factors require relatively larger areas? If both factors require relatively larger area, then we go for the strip plot, and if the areas are larger and smaller, then we go for the split plot. The answer here is strip plot. Higher error is found in which plot in case of split plot design? When we are going for the split plot design, the error is highest in case of the main plot and the error is lowest in case of the subplot. When we want to study one factor with high precision than the another, which design we are going to opt for? When we want to study one factor with high precision than the other one, we are going to use the split plot design. In pot cultures, which design are we going to use? In pot cultures, we are going to use the completely randomized design, and this design is used where the experimental material is limited and when it is homogeneous. When we want to study the ploughing depths and nitrogen levels in the field, which design we are going to use? When we want to study the factor which has a larger area compared to the another factor, we are going to use the split plot design. Here, for studying the ploughing depths and nitrogen levels, we are going to use the split plot design. Which of the following are the contributions of Pearson? Chi-square, standard deviation and coefficient of variation, all of these are the contributions of Carl Pearson. Which of the following are the contributions of R.A. Fisher? Z-test, null hypothesis and variance are the contributions of Fisher. Along with that, Fisher is also known as father of statistics. Moving on to the next question. Probability takes values from. Probability have the values 0 or 1. Application of statistics to biological procedures is called as. Application of statistics to biological procedures is called as biometrics. Who is the author of Elements of Agricultural Statistics? The author of Elements of Agricultural Statistics is Rangaswamy. The purpose of randomization is to control which of the following? The purpose of randomization is to control error of an experiment. Standard deviation by mean whole multiplied by 100 is the formula for which of the following? It is the formula for coefficient of variation. From the given data, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9. What is the range? Range is highest value minus lowest value. Here the highest value is 9 minus 2. So the range of the data is 7. Which of the following is 2D diagram of data representation? Square and pie chart is the 2D diagram of data representation. Intelligence, ability, efficiency can be measured by using which of the following? Intelligence, ability and efficiency are measured by using the median. If all the variants are same, then the standard deviation will be. If all the variants are same, the standard deviation will be 0. ANOVA was given by which of the following scientist? ANOVA, that is analysis of variance, was given by R.A. Fisher. Moving on to the next question. Rank correlation was suggested by which of the following scientists? Rank correlation was suggested by Spearman. For staying in tune with us, you can even join our WhatsApp group where the number is provided on the screen. Thank you friends. I hope you liked our video. If you like our video, please do like, share and subscribe to our channel AGRICO'S World for more content related to agriculture.